After reading the title, I'm sure you have many questions about this game. What is Mushroom Wars? Why didn't it become mainstream? Can you still play it today? And is it worth playing? In this video, I will attempt to answer some of these questions, so let's get straight into it. Quick disclaimer, this video is on the mobile version of Mushroom Wars 2. The game is on other platforms, but I haven't played them, so I don't express my opinion on them in this video. Mushroom Wars 2 is a strategy game where you are the commander that controls a mushroom army. The aim of each match is to defeat the enemy mushroom commander and have control of all the buildings on the battleground, thus completely eliminating the enemy mushroom army. I'm going to split this video into two sections. First, the gameplay mechanics, and second, why this game didn't get the glory it could have had. To start, I think I'll explain the walls themselves. There are numerous different maps that you can have a match in. At the start, you will begin with some troops in a building. It can be multiple buildings, but for this example, it is one. Using these troops, you can either capture another building or upgrade your current building depending on what type of building it is. From there, you slowly build up your army, attack the enemy buildings, and if you defeat all the enemy troops, you win. If your troops are all eliminated, then you lose. There are many different buildings with different effects. First, let's talk about the villages. There are 5 different stages of a village building. This is the first stage of the village building. It takes 5 troops to upgrade the building to stage 2. You need 10 troops for the next upgrade. To go from stage 3 to stage 4, you need 20 troops. You cannot upgrade a village building to stage 5. The only way you can have a stage 5 building is by being given one at the start of the match. The rest of the information is in this table right here. Village buildings are the primary way to increase your troops. The higher your building level, the more troops that spawn per minute. The next type of building is the towers. There are 4 stages of towers. It takes 20 troops for every upgrade. The rest of the information about the towers is in this table right here. Towers are really good when it comes to defense. The next type of building is the forge. There is only one level for forges. This is the table for the forges. Forges are really good for increasing attack output. When you capture/build a forge, your troops gain weapons. Quick note, when you use troops to upgrade a building, you lose them permanently. When you capture a building, it is downgraded 1 stage from what it was before. If it was stage 1, then it remains a stage 1 building. You can change the type of building between village, tower and forge by upgrading the building and choosing the building that you would like. The next 2 buildings only appear in specific game modes. King of the Hill Village. This village has 1 tier, can spawn troops and cannot be changed into another building. Here is the table for this building. For each building you control, the amount of points that decrease per second is increased by 1. This building is also immune to building targeting spells. The Domination Building. This building also has only 1 tier, can spawn troops and cannot be changed into another building. Here is the table for this building. This building is immune to village targeting spells. Morale is a very important mechanic in this game. It affects attack, defense and the marching speed of the troops. You can increase your morale by successfully attacking a neutral or enemy building, defending against your opponent's attacks, upgrading buildings, villages and towers, and some abilities, Einer, Rudo and Dora. There are 6 levels of morale. Here is the table with all of the info. And here is a table for gaining morale, and here is a table for losing morale. There are multiple game modes in Mushroom Wars. They are Domination, 2 vs 2, King of the Hill, 1 vs 1 vs 1, the Regular Wars, 1 vs 1 vs 1 vs 1, and the Campaign. The regular mode is where you have to defeat the enemy by reducing their army to 0. The 2 vs 2 mode is similar to the regular mode, but now you and your opponent both have a teammate to help you. Both players need to be defeated to win. The 1 vs 1 vs 1 and the 1 vs 1 vs 1 vs 1 mode is similar to the regular mode. The differences are that you now have extra opponents in the war. This can either be a blessing, curse, or both. The King of the Hill mode can be won in one of 2 ways. Either you defeat your opponent like normal, or you take control of King of the Hill villages and get your score to 0 before your opponent. The Domination mode can also be one of 2 ways. Either you defeat your opponent, or you capture all the Domination villages. You have a choice of which mushroom hero you decide to be the leader of your mushroom army. The mushroom heroes have different abilities that can be used during a match which can affect the outcome of the war. Each mushroom hero is from a different tribe. The 4 tribes are Shrooms, Proteus, Shimori and Grims. Each have their own version of the buildings that I have explained earlier, which act exactly the same but look slightly different. First, let's delve into the Shrooms tribe. This is a tribe of seasoned veterans, cunning warriors, and tactical geniuses. Rudo. Rudo is the first mushroom hero you start with. He's a natural born leader who never keeps out of battle. His abilities are Defensive Wall, Boots of Swiftness, Magic Star, and Sabotage. The next hero is Aino. He is a fierce warrior whose rage has found its embodiment in Pyromania. His abilities are Shackles of War, Equate Morale, Rage, and Ring of Fire. Kenor is a veteran artillery soldier. His abilities are Tower Defense, Explosive Shells, Close Ranks, and Bomb. Wilford was unable to become a warrior due to his poor health, so he plunged into science to crush enemies with the power of mathematics. His abilities are Builder, Production Transfer, Arithmetical Mean, and Golden Morale. Older is a hero of myths to the Shrooms and also a legendary warlord of the past. His abilities are To Arms, Shrinking, BFG 9000, and Fortification. Next, let's jump into the Proteus tribe. The Proteus tribe is shrouded in mystery. The heroes in this tribe don't shy away from supernatural means if it gets the job done, often defying the laws of physics themselves. First, Martio. Martio is a telekinetic and hypnotist. His skills are Spy, Fog of War, Hypnosis, and Energy Shield. The next hero is the powerful spellcaster Kree. His skills are Teleport, Invisibility, Reverse, and Assault Force. Zeke is the Lord of Time and Lightning. His skills reflect his title. His skills are Secret Service, Time Loop, Shortcut, and Chain Reaction. Pixo is the Master of Motivation. His soldiers will rush into battle recklessly if they know he is watching their backs. His skills are UFO, Accelerating Pulse, Energy Aura, and Gravity. The last mushroom in this tribe is Scar. Scar was raised by elders of a distant planet. Through this, he learned to utilize the power of the fourth dimension. This makes him a formidable opponent as his attacks are unpredictable. His skills are Deposit, Barrier, Hopping Heads, and Cloning. The next tribe is the Grimes. The heroes in this tribe have a firm grasp over the dead and the dark energy that surrounds death. The first hero in this tribe is Fahom. Pahom is a preacher in the cult of death. He has power over the world of the dead. His skills are Downgrade, Resurrection, Home, and Panic. The next hero is a knight of death with a mysterious past who goes by the name Ankh. His skills are Soul Hunter, Invincibility, Ring of Slow-Mo, and Plague. This hero's desire for power over the world of the dead results in him abandoning everything that connects him to the world of the living. Klotz lost his mind but gained colossal power. His skills are Turncoat, Charm, Exchange, and Concomitant Casualties. Risen from the dead, Moro got closer to the knowledge of death than any other Grims. His skills are Unholy Attack, Skill Steal, Bloody Victim, and Cauldron. The final member of the Grimm's tribe is Bogey. His skills are Seal, Mines, Morale Thief, and Grim Reaping. Now, let's delve into the final tribe, the Shimori. The Shimori tribe is composed of fierce warriors who will stop at nothing to get what they want. The heroes are attuned to the natural energies of the elements and wield them with devastating effects. The first tribe member we are going to discuss is the leader of the Shimori tribe, Stella. Her skills are Speed Up Production, Silence, Decrease Defense, and Treason. This hero is the High Priestess of Shimori. Trini spent years living in unity with nature, which eventually gave her the ability to control the cold and nature. Her skills are Freezing Building, Beehive, Ring of Frost, and Tornado. Dora is a powerful warrior loyal only to the Shimori tribe. Her skills are Accelerating Vortex, Freeze Morale, Shortcut, and Magnet. Chia is a master at using the elements to her advantage. Her skills are Totem of Rage, Rain, Rolling Stones, and Sandstorm. Uti realized she had the ability to control animals from a young age. As she grew older, her power got stronger. Her skills are Quicksand, Unity, Wind, and Worm. This hero breaks the rules to win the fight. Banshee is a necromancer who uses her magic powers to keep herself and troops in the world of the living. Her skills are Haunted House, Possession, Spirited Away, and Ghost Army. And with that, we have gone through all the heroes. After going through all of the game mechanics in the game, I'm sure many of you are questioning yourselves, why isn't this game as good as it is? Because the way I've described it, or I would say anyway, this game's a pretty fun game. It's a good strategy game. It seems fun. It's on mobile as well, so it's very easy to play. So why isn't it big? Well, I'm going to go through some of the issues that I think didn't really help this game get to where it could have really been. First, let's go to the shop. See, if you look at the shop here, everything, bro, in this game is like money, 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 which I get. It's a mobile game. The developers are trying to make some money. You get me? It's free. It makes sense. I understand. But when you've got heroes priced at like £10, £25, £50 right here, that's crazy, bro. You can't be selling heroes for £50 expecting people to really play this game. Is because that's not making it fun. Like, of course you can get it for free and stuff. Like, for example, if I go here to my heroes, these ones I'm working towards unlocking, and that's all fun and dandy and all, but like, if I know next man are just spending money on it, it makes me, it makes me think like, wow, I'm really an idiot. Like, they're just getting all this stuff for free and that, and I'm out here trying to get it all from nothing. Like, you get chests when you win as well, which I don't know if I've shown, but like here, and then you obviously unlock them, but that's standard in mobile games, and I don't think that's a problem. But I think things like where you have to buy the characters or something is a problem. Buying chests, for example, I feel like is another problem, because that's giving an unfair advantage to those that are like putting the money in to play the game, if you get what I mean. For example, like all these skills that I've gone through in this game, yeah, can be upgraded. Like, let me go to Ruder right here. See, for Ruder, I've upgraded him quite a bit, innit? And you get these cards through the chest, or you can buy them when they come into the shop, which I think that's standard as well. That makes sense. I feel like there's no problem with that in that sense. But what I find a problem is when people, I don't know who would, but like, if for example you're putting in the money to buy this stuff, yeah, you're so far ahead that it makes it unplayable for others in the same ranks, if you get what I mean. And also another problem I would say with the hero sides, before I go into other things, another problem with the heroes is that you've got these things, the inventory, the artifacts and stuff, and a lot of this is like difficult to get, if you get what I mean, because of stuff like the mushroom pass, which is another problem in this game. See, all these games nowadays, they're creating these battle pass style things from like Fortnite, which was the one that I really saw really take off. It may have taken off beforehand. I don't know if this model took off beforehand, but the battle pass idea came from Fortnite, and the way they executed it, I feel like was much better, in the sense that it was all skins, and it wasn't stuff that would affect the game. Of course, there was I think there was a bit of controversy at some point where some skins would, like, the hitbox was bigger than other skins, so obviously there was a problem with that. But other than that, it didn't affect gameplay. Whereas in this game specifically, in the mobile version, I'm not too sure about the other versions of this game, but in the mobile version specifically, you get gems. That's standard. I feel like that's standard. But like, you get chests, you get coins, you get these shards, which help you create more of the what do you call, the inventory, the artifacts. And the artifacts really boost your heroes as well. Like, for example, here it's a plus 7% forge defense, and this is it's an uncommon version, so I'm pretty sure like the rare ones and above that, the rarity of those, they must be doing insane amount of numbers. For example, another problem with this game, yeah, which I feel like this is the main thing, is the energies thing. Whereas look right here, to have infinite energy, yeah, to use your abilities all the time, you have to pay, bro, which I feel like is a stupid concept, because now you're actually limiting the ability of those that don't want to spend to play the game, which is quite a big problem in my opinion, because that's not going to help you get far when it comes to the game's future, if you get what I mean. like there's obviously good points about this game as well. Like they're rolling out new characters. Like these, I believe Bogey right now is available in an event, like the event that's going on right now, which is here Arena Bogey. You can actually unlock him for free, which I feel like that's something good, and I feel like doing this consistently will probably help grow the player base. But problems such as, like, for example, here with the Arena Pass, for example, there's so many passes in this game. Like there's this one here, Arena Pass. You can buy this to get some levels to get Bogey faster. You've got this pass, and then you've got the regular, what's it called, Mushroom Pass. Like there's so many things here. Wait, look, this is again this it's got this £7 Mushroom Pass as well. Like there's so much stuff in this game which I feel like is a cash grab. It's not gonna help it get further, if you get what I mean. Like this game is actually a really fun game. Now I'm going to go into the Reddit thread and show you that. Okay guys, now I'm in the Mushroom Wars 2 Reddit. So in this Reddit thread, they're going on about how they've been playing for like 3 months now, which is nowhere near what I've been playing. I've been playing like maybe a week. So again, my opinions are not worse because it's an opinion, but it's got less information based. Like for example, he's obviously got more experience with the game, so it's going to be more of a accurate, maybe that's the word I'm looking for. I'm not too sure, but there's a word that I have in my head, but I don't know what I'm looking for, so I don't know. But it's a more accurate opinion is what I'm gonna go with for now. And yeah, like for example, he's going on like how you can't win some games because they have better upgrades, so you can see their villages producing so much faster. That's another problem. Like for example, in this game, like troops is very important, and if your opponent is producing troops much faster, even if you can bring their troops down, they're just gonna have more troops at the end of the day, and it's gonna be impossible to beat them. And then their marching speed is faster, and then attack defense bonuses. So, and they've got good items. This is another thing I was going on about, the good items thing, where like the items, it literally boosts everything, so it doesn't make it literally makes it impossible to win. So this person here isn't a free-to-play player. He puts in some money from time to time, but again, it's one of those games where it's just impossible to play without spending the money, and even then you don't get, like, you aren't even the best even after that, so it's pointless. Like here, I'll put this down and you guys can read through it. Obviously pause the video and read it. I'll show you the next part. But as I was saying, bro, like this game, it has so much potential, but at the same time, it's like they're actually killing the game, and I feel like it could be amazing. Which I feel like that really sums up this whole situation, like what I was going through in this video, like this half of the video anyway, where, in the sense that it's an incredible game. I think the mechanics are amazing, but because of how much stuff is based off money in this game, it's kind of impossible to play. And with that, guys, I'm gonna wrap things up for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have another game that you're interested in and you want me to make a video on it, drop it down in the comments below. But I'm gonna leave things there in a bit. Peace.